So what is going on, guys? In this video I just want to share with you live dial session. Super excited to break down with you. We're going to be speaking to multiple people all day today, calling, answering the phone, setting appointments, and to share with you like the real ins and outs of the business. We're gonna see if we can close some deals today, but most importantly, I just want to share with you and just be really transparent that we have some leads coming in. I'm gonna share with you how I objection handle, and more importantly, so far we've closed and helped 11 families in the last 9 days here. So we're just super excited to share with you what's been working for me, and also share with you how you can actually get started selling final expense life insurance. So if you want to make money selling life insurance from home, I hope this video just gives you a lot of context and clarity of people actually doing the work. So here is multiple conversations and just kind of how I handle it and how I've learned to sell thousands and thousands of dollars worth of final expense. So we're doing it live for you. I hope this video brings you a ton of value. Love you guys. Hey Miss Carrie, this is Peter. How you doing today? Very good. You have a good weekend? Wonderful. Well, I'm getting back with you here in regards to requests. I know we were kind of going back and forth here, but it shows that you listed James, the beneficiary. Is that correct? Okay. And were you just looking to add on to what you have, or are you just trying to see if you can find something at a better rate? Okay. To what you have. Okay. And Miss Karen, how much coverage do you currently have right now in place? Okay, 30,000. Okay. And how much are they making you pay for that per month? Okay, 126. And is your biggest concern you just don't feel like that's enough, or are you just, you know, just trying to, I guess, give some more peace of mind? Is that correct? Okay, gotcha. Well, my job here, Miss Karen, is just to see what options are available for you, and let me know. Are you just mainly looking to leave something for the family, or are you just trying to cover those burial expenses? Okay, expenses. Okay, gotcha. So my job here is we work with all 26 carriers, so we specifically help those find the most affordable and reduced rates statewide. So to see what you can qualify for, it's just based off your age and your health. I appreciate you sharing some of that previous health. Just to confirm, I have your birthday here is April 6th, 19th, right? Okay, and you mentioned to see how I can help you, it's based off your health. You mentioned you currently have a kidney disease, is that correct? Okay, and then fill me in with the heart. Any heart attacks, strokes, or cancers? Okay. Okay, the stents. And when were those stents placed? Okay, great. Well, I appreciate you sharing that. Any other medical concerns? I feel like I've been able to get a clear sense of what is out there for you. But any other concerns that I should be aware about? Okay. Okay. Well, good news here. It shows it looks like there is going to be one option hopefully available for you. I'm going to do my best for you here, Miss Karen. But before we jump into this, it's just really important to me that you know exactly who you're speaking with the way of the world. So I want to share you a little bit of my personal information, okay? So my first and last name is Peter Roberts. Okay, and then I want to give you my personal cell phone number. Miss Karen, anytime you need to text me, you can call me, you can FaceTime me, whatever it is, just know that you can reach me at any time of the day. I'm going to be here for you. My personal cell is 44378. Yeah, so just know if you need anything, Miss Karen, I'll always be here for you. And then lastly, the state requires that I share with you my license and identification number. This is like my government lookup number. So with this number, it'll share with you that I'm licensed with the state and I've been through all the background checks, okay? That number is 19. But back to you, Miss Karen, kind of fill me in. You know, what, I guess, had you looking around for some more life insurance? Okay. Okay, if you die, okay. Just want to make sure that the burial is taken care of and things of that nature. Is that your biggest concern? Okay. And as of right now, okay. So you have that 30,000 right now. So you just feel like is that going to go towards more of your debt, and then you need something for your funeral? Is that your concern, or is that what your thought process is? Okay. And how much current, I guess, active debt do you have? Okay, 40,000. Okay. And are you just concerned that, God forbid, if something happens to you, then would James be? Okay, you have this for quite some time. So you had the whole life policy, you've had it for some time. Okay, good. Did they give you like an initial like waiting period when you first got that policy? Okay, 2-year with biggest. Okay, okay here. And you know, walk me through. Is this something that you've been looking around for some time now, some additional, or is this something that you just saw and just kind of just was interested? For a while now, okay. And it sounds like this is pretty important to you. What I guess what has been holding you back from, you know, getting some extra? Have you just not found anything comfortable and affordable for you, or are you just really not sure what's out there? Oh, the price, okay. So your biggest thing is just making sure it fits the budget and it's comfortable for you. Okay. And would you say having just a little extra in place, would that be better than having, I guess, what you currently have? Okay, just making sure. Your biggest thing is just if you can find it at a good price. That's what you're looking for. Okay. And when you say good price, you know, walk me through. What does that look like for you? What's your budget looking like? $40 per month. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do my best here for you. I'm not sure what I can do, but there shows here based off your current age and your health that there is one option. Now, if I could help you find something, Miss Karen, that is comfortable and affordable for you, would there be anything holding you back to see if you can get qualified? Okay, not that you know of. Okay. And for your expenses, so right now you have the gap. You have about $40,000 of debt, and then you have a $30,000 policy. So that means $10,000, God forbid. Your husband, is that your husband, James? Okay. Okay, your son. That means your son is going to have to, I guess, come with those $10,000, correct? And then, are you planning for a cremation, or are you going to go the burial route? Okay, burial, and then another $10,000 to $15,000 for the burial. Okay, it's gonna have to come out of, I guess, his pocket. Is that correct? Okay, so right now, if something happened to you, he'd have to pick up the bill for around $10,000 for some of the debt, and then about another 10 to $15,000 for your burial. Is James in a position where he can come? Is James in a position where he can come out with those costs? Okay, he's not. Okay, so I guess fill me in. Would he have to like start like a GoFundMe? Would it put him in some debt? Like, how would he be able to, like, what type of spot do you think this would put him in? Okay, well, as a mother, it sounds like you just want to make sure that he's in a good position, that everything is taken care of, correct? Okay, well, I'm gonna do my best here for you guys. Just gonna make sure we can find something that is comfortable and affordable for you. So tell me if this is what you're looking for. Something where the cost will never change, something where it's gonna be there for you for the rest of your life, and something where it's kind of guaranteed to pay out to your son no matter what. Is that kind of what you're, I guess, looking around for? Okay. And there shows you there's one option for you based off your current health and your age. It's through a carrier called AIG. Have you heard of them before? Affordable rates that you can find statewide. They recommended 3 options for you. Now you can kind of go up or down based off your budget and your needs. Right now I have you at age 79, is that correct? So let's see here what we can do for you. There's a $5,000 program, there's a $7,000 program, and then a $10,000 program. And you can kind of go up or down based off of your budget and your needs, okay? So the first program is the $5,000. This is for those who are on fixed incomes that just want to leave a little extra behind. So the $5,000 would be added on to what you currently have. Now we got to be mindful of your age here. So with the $5,000 program, this would take you up to about $35,000 total in coverage. I'm sure you're paying down your debt, so that cost will come down as well through time. But this could just be a little bit of $5,000 that could be added on to what you have, just to make sure that you have, I guess, more of your bases covered for your son. Now that $5,000 based off your age here, if you can get qualified, would be $89.62 per month. Now the middle option is the most common option. This is like the $7,000. Now most people can try to squeeze a burial with the $7,000 with this program. So if you want to make sure that you have a little something to cover most of your burial expenses, make sure that your son doesn't have to come out of pocket for the burial. This is what that middle program would do. Assuming that you can get qualified, that $7,000 program would be $124.66. Yeah. Yeah. So that's really what I've been able to find for you here. But you kind of fill me in. Is it just, you know, would you think the $5,000 or the $7,000 makes more sense for you? Neither one is too expensive for you. Okay. Well, have the best day ever. If you need anything from me, just give me a call, Miss Karen. I'll always be here for you, okay? All right, have a blessed one. See you now, bye-bye. So, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but she was looking for like coverage for 40 bucks. She's kind of jacked up health-wise. She's 79 years old. The camera died there, but she's gonna be dialing with you guys here, going through some presentations and hopefully closing some deals live. The good, the bad. So that one was a price objection. So she, walked me through it, and she was like, it's too expensive. Just for the 5,000, it was 49 bucks. So we're gonna keep rolling here, keep making some calls, and let's see what the next one has to say. And to just give you guys some context, some of these leads are new leads that just coming in today, as well as some old 2-week, 3-week-old leads as well that we're gonna be dialing today. So just a little bit of a mix of everything going through the systems, and just seeing what we can get. But we're still dialing here live. I just wanna make this video more of like, hey, Mr. Jamie. Hey, Mr. Jamie, this is Peter. How you doing today? All right, good. Well, I'm getting back with you here in regards to the request you sent in. It shows here this morning you listed your wife as the beneficiary, and it shows that you listed that for a little bit more, or some additional or better rates. Is that correct? You're busy. No worries. What's the best time to get back with you? Hung up on me. I'm busy working. He was literally like driving or something. Hung up. Good, so I'm getting back with you here in regards to requests you sent in. I know we were kind of messaging back and forth. It shows that you filled out the request. Yeah, life gets you. No worries. I just want to follow up, make sure everything's all right here. But it shows here that you were looking, is you currently don't have any coverage and are kind of just looking around. Is that correct, Daryl? What'd you say? Were you just kind of looking around? Yeah, were you just looking to leave something for the... Gotcha. And it shows here who would be your assigned beneficiary. It says Daryl, but I'm not sure if that is correct. Okay. Okay, gotcha here. So your just concern is that since you don't have anything in place, you're trying to make sure you have a little something there for your son. Okay. And are you just looking to cover the burial expenses, or are you just mainly looking to leave something for him? Okay. Just finding something that's really comfortable and affordable that's going to kind of cover your burial expenses is kind of what you're really looking for. Okay, well, I'm going to do my best here for you. I kind of saw some of the health questions that you went through here, the sleep apnea, COPD, and is it congestive heart failure as well? Wonderful. Well, yeah, I was able to kind of look around for you. So my job here, we work with all 26 carriers. We specifically help those find the most affordable plans that they can qualify for. So my job really is just to let you know what options are out there for you that will give you the most reduced and affordable rate, okay? It's all non-medical, so like you don't have to worry about any like doctors showing up at your house or anything. My job is just to get you some answers here over the phone, okay? So let's see here for you. We'll kind of break down some of the health here, but just to confirm, I got your birthday is December 4th. And what's your approximate height and weight here, Daryl? 6 foot, okay, here. Okay, here, 6 foot, okay, here. And then let's see here. Well, so your biggest concern is that you've been looking for it, but just haven't found anything that's comfortable and affordable for you, huh? Okay. Yeah, and that's the only way that it actually helps, serve you and your son, is that if you can keep it monthly. So just finding something that really fits the budget, that kind of gives you that peace of mind. Is this really what you're looking for, correct? Okay. And then in regards to, I guess since you don't have anything right now in place, it sounds like this is pretty important to you. Would you say that's about right for you? Okay. And your son here, so assuming that something did happen to you, like would he be the one, I guess, responsible for coming up any additional burial costs or things of that nature? Okay. And I guess as a father, your just biggest concern is making sure that he doesn't have to pay for any of this. Is that kind of what you're thinking? Okay. How old's your son? Okay. And then he's 32. So and he's gonna be your beneficiary for this? Okay, here. And then, okay, here. And then in regards to those burial arrangements, are you planning for more of like a cremation route, or are you gonna plan for a formal burial? Like what were you thinking there? Okay. Gotcha. Just, I guess your biggest concern is whatever route they take you, just having the fun so they're not coming out of pocket for this, correct? Okay. So it sounds like even just having something small that kind of fits the budget, would that, you know, would that be better than having nothing at all? Okay. Okay. And then lastly for you, any like large bills or any large debts you're worried about leaving behind to him? Okay, good, good. Okay, wonderful. And if I can help you find something here, Daryl, that number one is comfortable and affordable for you, that kind of fits the budget, would there be anything, you know, holding you back to see if you can get qualified? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, right, wonderful. Yep, so that's great. My job's not is here for you, is not to let you know what you can, it's not to get you to start anything today. My job is to let you know what options are out there for you, and you can kind of always set this up for whatever makes sense for you. But good news here, it looks like with your current health, I did find one option that is available for you here statewide that's gonna give you the most reduced and affordable rate out of all 26 carriers. Now we specifically work with individuals who are on fixed incomes, Social Security, or disability. So my job is to help work with you to find something that's really comfortable and that really fits the budget. What would you say your approximate monthly income is? What does that look like for you? Okay, $1,500 a month. Okay, here. And would you say there's something small inside that budget to kind of make something work so that your son's in a good position? Okay, okay. And then are you looking for something, just correct me here, look something where the costs will never change, the coverage, will always be there for you for the rest of your life, and it's guaranteed to pay out to your son? Is that really just what you're looking for? Okay, okay. Well, good news here. It shows here the carrier that will give you the most reduced and affordable rate. They have specific programs for the... Okay, so AIG looks like it's going to be the only carrier that might be willing to qualify you, but over here they've been in business for over 80 plus years. They've never missed a payout claim. Just a really good A-rated carrier. Now here at AIG, they have 3 programs that they presented for you, and you can kind of go up or down based off of your budget, your needs, and again, this is your plan, so you can design it whatever makes most sense for you, okay? The 3 programs that they recommended was a $5,000 program, a $7,000 program, and then a $10,000 program, okay? Now you can always go up or down based off your needs, but it sounds like to me having a little something is better than nothing, correct? Okay, so the $5,000 program, this is considered like the starting program. The one thing to keep in mind too is that there's actually a date at AIG where you'll pay the policy off and you no longer have to put any more money into it. For you, it's at 883 and everything will be fully funded. It also works a little bit like a savings account. If you ever need to use some of the money inside the policy, you can always pull from it too as well, okay? But the starter program is at $5,000. So this is if your son wanted to go the cremation route, and this would also cover a little bit of the burial expenses, but this is that little something that could be in place to kind of give you some peace of mind as a father, knowing that everything would be, I guess prepared, and that you're doing your part there for your son. The $5,000, how they make it affordable for everyone, typically on a fixed income, it's about $1 a day for that $5,000. That $5,000 would be $31.69 for you there, okay? Now the $7,000 option, now this is kind of the most common plan that we help most individuals with. You can typically squeeze by with a burial there. It's gonna kind of keep things a little bit tighter for you, but it's gonna be kind of cover all the cremation costs and leave a few $1,000s left over if your son went that way. But if you went the burial route, it could kind of give you a really good clear start to making sure that the burial is taken care of, and it would also ease that burden from your son. That $7,000. Now, if you can get qualified here, let's see, yep, still gonna be the most affordable, would be $43.56 per month. And then the last one, is the $10,000. For me, you can always add on to it. I personally wouldn't recommend this for you. It might be a little bit more than you need, especially if you're planning for the cremation route. $10,000 would cover all your cremation expenses and leave about $5,000 left over to your son. But again, just gotta make sure it fits the budget. So I don't really personally recommend this for you, but if you wanted to kind of leave a little bit of a legacy and leave a little bit extra behind to your son, that $10,000, if you can get qualified, would be $61.37. What company were they telling you with? Okay, so it's gonna work with, what was the actual carrier? Senior, let me see here. Yeah. 15,000 for 87, okay. And the carrier that they're gonna put you with was it, so I'm able to look at all 26 carriers. Let me pull them up here for you. So just with congestive heart failure and the COPD, let's see here. Yeah, there's like no. Okay, senior. Yeah, so here it says senior. Their product is the program. So it says here, if treated for chronic COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease within the last 5 years, decline. So I'm assuming that if they were able to tell you that, were they able to get you qualified? Okay. Okay, did the coverage like kick in and everything for you? So one thing we could actually do for you, at least to give you some peace of mind, is see if they can qualify you here. Like you can actually get an answer if you're approved or denied. And then if you want to go look around and try to get approved or denied, at least you'll have an answer here. But I can almost guarantee here, Daryl, like out of all 26 carriers, there's only one other company. It's going to be a Great Western, would be the only second option for you, but they're $2 more expensive. So I was just trying to see if they would. Yeah. Sounds like as a father, you're just really thinking about your children. That's wonderful. Okay. So let's. Okay. Okay. So what we can do, Mr. Darrell, would it be helpful to see if you get approved for the 5,000, then you can set up if like in a month or two, and then whenever you get qualified, at least you know you have an answer. Then if you say, hey Peter, that this guy is telling me exactly what he's telling me, then I'll just cancel it for you. But this would really be your only option. Would that make sense for you, or? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Well, let's do this here. Yeah, definitely speak with him. If you need me to speak with him too as well, because like I see this quite often. People get put in positions that are actually unethical. So, would it be best to try to get back here? I don't have time until like this evening. Would like around 5 or 6 o'clock work best for you? Work for you? I have like a window at 9. Okay. All right, well, I'll give you a call around 9:30. I'll send you a message. But please, yeah, give them a call. I'm just concerned for you here. That's weird. And then we'll get this sorted out. But no matter what, if you need anything from me, Mr. Dale, just let me know. I'll be here for you, okay? All right, my friend. I'll talk to you very soon. Have a really good day. All right, see you now. Bye. So right there, this guy is thinking that he can get day one coverage. He spoke to another agent at a different company, and they're telling him that he can get day one coverage for $15,000 for 87 bucks, which is not the case. Congestive heart failure, diabetes, complications, congestive heart failure, sleep apnea, COPD, oxygen, like, it just makes me think like people are being misled. And just be the really good agent. But we set up an appointment here for him. We're gonna get him back on the schedule here tomorrow morning. He needs it, really wants it, but he thinks that there's this big goal out here. So one thing I stress is it's always building up the pipeline. So tomorrow will be a good day. So we'll see what he has to say. Just finding something that fits the budget. And some carriers here will give you a discount. Does that go into like a checking account, or does that go into like a card? Okay, good. So good, that's gonna help you make it eligible. Okay, good. So, and it sounds like you're looking, wonderful, and it sounds like you're looking for something where the cost will never change. It's gonna be there, it's not gonna expire, and it's guaranteed to, okay. And, yeah. And something that's gonna be there to be, okay, so you just want something that's going to be there for you, take care, and something where it's going to also like not be like the term, it's going to be whole life. Okay, good. Okay, so it shows here. Yeah, so good. So it shows like you should be eligible now with some of the medications, as well as some of that, I guess some of that that you're currently on. It shows here you're going to be qualified for the most affordable plan statewide. Now this is something where they're not going to make you wait 2 years. The coverage would kick in immediately, and it's also going to give you the best rate based off your current age here. Now it's through a carrier called, okay, they've been in business for about 60 plus years. They've never missed a payout claim. It's a really good A-rated carrier, so hopefully they'll qualify you. They have 3 programs here, and you can kind of set this up what makes sense for you, your budget, and your family. And most importantly, you just gotta make sure it's comfortable and affordable for you, okay? So there's 3 programs. There's a $7,000 program. That's their starter program. That'll be everything that you need to cover your burial expenses start to finish when it comes down to the cremation, and that'll be more than you need typically for the cremation. But the starter program will allow you to have a little something in place so that your daughter doesn't have to come out of pocket for anything if it goes the cremation route. And this is kind of what most people go with that are on fixed incomes. This $7,000 program, if you can get qualified, would be $48.52. What company? What company is it? What company is that with? Oh, yeah. So that's gonna be something that's gonna be a term that's gonna go up on you every 3 years. Is that what you're looking for? Today is one of those days. This guy shopping around, kicking tires, and trying to get him through. He told me that he's okay with getting a 2-year waiting period if it's gonna be cheaper for him. So I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to put people in the best positions, and I just couldn't, I can find him day 1 coverage, but he was like, if it's gonna be cheaper, just not really worth it. And then he just was a big talker, and he's one of those guys that, wants it, but rather talk about how he needs it than actually moving forward. So it's happening here. We're getting the presentations, but we're not closing them. Again, I'm just looking for, and what you want to look for is people that are just wanting to buy and actually move forward and be really good clients. And there's a time when you can tell if that person is attracted or they're really bolts in and they're actually gonna move forward. And these past conversations just haven't had that. So we're gonna get one here, but just documenting kind of how it's going. The 20,000 of whole life. So this is 20,000 that will cover all burial expenses and then leave about 5,000 left over. If you wanted to add on to what you already have, that will give you about 40,000 total. That 20,000 here would be 57.44 if you're qualified. Yeah. What'd you say? Okay, so do you think the 20,000 would be comfortable? It'll fit the budget and kind of give you the most peace of mind as a mother. Okay, let me see what the 30,000 would be here. Let's see what they'll say. 30,000, okay. Yep, so the 30,000 would be, the 30,000 would be 83.46. Yeah. The biggest thing is this, you can always add to it down the road too. So let's say you get approved for the 10,000 or the 20,000, you can always, add to it later down the line. But you fill me in, do you think the 20 or the 30 would make most sense for you? Okay. You think that fit the budget month after month and make sense for you? Okay. So what we can do here for you is see if they'll qualify you for this immediate coverage. So we'll pull up my application here for you. Any COVID in the past 6 to 12 months? Okay, amen, good. And then on file here, do you still, let me see here, let me pull up your email address. Do you still use the William? All right, so just a quick update on that last conversation that I had. So she was wanting to move forward. She was like in the car with her family. It was really hectic, and basically we just rescheduled an appointment. But you can kind of see how I picked it up, how I kind of try to downsell her, make her find the right option, but was still not able to push her all the way through. But we have an appointment here about an hour to get back on the phone. I'm sure it'll all come through, but it's one of those days. It's just the reality of the business. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep calling. You got to keep moving, and always building the pipeline, making sure that you're putting people in your calendar so that you're setting yourself up to win. It's something that I focus on. So we have about 4 appointments coming up here soon. So I'm just excited. We're doing this dialing thing together. Video up here. I hope this brought you a lot of value. Was one of the first days in a long time, over 20 some days, where I haven't sold a policy. It was cool though. We did a lot of client work. We got clients back on the books here. We saved some bank drafts, did some office work, and it's got a lot of traction. Made about 200 dials today. Had 5 presentations, set up some appointments for tomorrow. So I'm sure tomorrow will be a good day. It's all about building this momentum in the business. But all in all, not too worried so far for this month. We are on the 9th here. I've sold 11 policies, and it's around 10,385 in AP. So, and can't complain. So if you're just doing the work consistently, you know, building the trust, I have a lot of stuff that I think is gonna come through tomorrow. So just one of those days where it's okay. Just as long as you learn the right word tracks, you can learn how to handle any objection. You can get through like a lot of the BS that you've probably seen here. You can make a lot of progress in this industry. So just want to be real with you guys. There's a day here. It's currently 4:43 Mountain Standard Time. People are probably wrapping up for the evening. So went through some of the leads that I had here, and just want to finish some other stuff, get this video edited. But that's kind of how the day went, just dialing with me. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope it was helpful for you. And if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. But love you guys. Appreciate you tuning in. And if you want more of this, just let me know. But go crush it. Go kill it. And I hope this video brought you a ton of value. Cheers.